Road crew were working along I-75 just outside of Findlay, Ohio. One of the crew members suddenly noticed a sleeping bag in the tree line just off of the interstate. And when they approached the bag, it seemed obvious that something was in it. So the crew was a little freaked out and they called into DOT to have someone higher up come out and check out the bag. When DOT arrived, they initially believed that this was likely someone's deceased pet, maybe a dog, based on the size and the weight of whatever was inside. And then this terrifying possibility crept in that maybe this was a child. So they stopped what they were doing and called into State Patrol to have them come and open up the bag themselves. And it was neither of those original theories. It was actually the lower portion of a body. The partial remains were sent off to a medical examiner who confirmed that this was an adult male that had been severed at the belly button. The person had not been deceased for very long, and there was also a very distinct tattoo on their left leg, a pit bull. So they hoped that maybe this would help identify who this person was, while authorities tried to figure out how on earth they ended up dismembered on the side of the highway. Now, authorities in Ohio, after finding this, started to try to reach out to surrounding agencies to see if there were any recent missing persons. And initially, they weren't really having any luck until the following day when David was finally reported missing hundreds of miles away in Michigan. The description of David did potentially match the description of the remains found in the sleeping bag, but to be sure, on Wednesday, October 3rd, Melvindale police reached out to David's father. They wanted to know if David had any tattoos. The moment he began to describe the pit bull tattoo on David's leg, they knew. So a DNA test was ordered to confirm, and sure enough, this was David. His family was devastated. What a horrific thing to happen to someone. And they were scared that they would never locate all of David's remains to properly lay him to rest. I can't imagine the different things that they were thinking about, and honestly, this is like a nightmare come to life. But everyone seemed to have an idea of who had maybe been behind all of this. Even the police, because by Friday, October 5th, Tammy was arrested as a prime suspect in David's murder.